today we have got a superstar amongst ourselves. And no, it is not for the fact that the Toyota Prius has been bought by many Hollywood superstars. It is for the fact that the Toyota Prius is an iconic car. It is the first mass-produced hybrid car. And today we at Guide.com will test this new and extremely interesting car. So let's go. The Toyota Prius is a bit of an icon. When first launched in 1997, the Prius was the first mass-produced hybrid in the world. This massive success of the Prius has resulted in a total worldwide sales of about 3 million. The Prius has paved the way for other hybrid launches, and today Toyota sells no less than 19 hybrid passenger cars in the world. The Toyota Prius is an icon, but for its unique styling. What we have here is the 3rd gen facelifted model with added features like daytime running lights and LEDs. As a result, the Toyota Prius looks sharp and futuristic. Plus, it looks unlike any other car in the market. The interior of the Toyota Prius actually feels like a spaceship. What we are driving is a facelifted version and it has some cool details. Details like this brilliant blue gear stick and of course this energy monitor level which actually shows you from where it's going from hybrid to electric, and the whole details, the quality of the materials used are actually very nice. While we love the futuristic styling of the interiors, the real deal in the Toyota Prius is the amount of features and technology on board. The Prius gets everything from USB to aux connections in the armrest, plus multi-information display, a 6.1-inch full-color touchscreen interface, Bluetooth, iPod, rear-view camera, and well, the list just goes on and on. The driver's seat is actually semi-electric, and the front 2 seats can also be heated. And lastly, you also get cruise control, plus a keyless entry and a start-stop system. The best bit though is the solar panel roof, which even when the car is locked has fans so that when you step into the car again, you do not need to immediately switch on the aircon. Amongst all this, the Prius is also a capable family car with enough space for 5 and a decent boot. The Toyota Prius has a combination of a petrol engine and an electric motor. The petrol main engine makes around 98 bhp and the electric motor totals around 36 bhp. So in essence you are getting around 134 brake horsepower. And in actual city conditions, it actually feels quite fast. But the real reason to buy the Prius is actually the phenomenal fuel economy. At around 21 kmpl, it's actually pretty much more efficient than other petrol hatchbacks. Now that, despite the huge size features, is absolutely excellent value for money. As said, the Toyota Prius feels quite quick, and with a total output of around 134 bhp, it actually shames other cars in its class. But the real deal in the Toyota Prius is its smooth CVT gearbox. This is an electronic CVT gearbox and is quite responsive. Now speaking of efficiency, let us hear what our editor has to say regarding the Toyota Prius after he subjected it to a real-world efficiency test.
Now, one of the main USPs of a hybrid car, apart from the fact it's very good for the environment, is that it's very light on the pocket as well. In our case, we have been driving this hybrid Prius in city traffic in Delhi NCR for the last 2 days, and in spite of driving the car for almost 140 kilometers with the AC running, as per the display over here, this Prius is giving us 21 kmpl. That's fantastic. That's probably the most efficient car we have driven in traffic for a long amount of time. Now, this kind of a magic, this kind of low running cost is possible because of the magic under the bonnet. For a 30 lakh rupee car, the Prius is completely loaded. You get a sunroof, you get electric seats, heated seats, completely keyless entry and start-stop, and other gizmos. And these gizmos include two screens over here. The one in front over here shows what's happening in the car. Right now we are in traffic and the battery condition is pretty less, and that is why the engine is powering the car. Further on, the engine is also charging the battery over here. But in case I lift the throttle like this, the engine will shut off and regeneration of energy will take place and the battery gets charged. Again, if I go back on the throttle, the engine comes to life. In fact, if we have enough battery over here, it can propel the car with electric motor up to 48 kmph or 30 miles per hour. And if the battery is more than half, you can also coast at a constant speed of 65 or 70 in traffic without the engine coming to life. Now, a famous myth associated with hybrid cars is the fact they are slow, but in this case, Toyota has been very clever. They have given the car 3 different modes. If I want to have good acceleration and fun with the car, I can choose the power mode right across over here. This mode enables the system to give the car the best possible acceleration, but of course at the cost of fuel economy. But if I want fuel economy, the second mode comes into the play called the eco mode over here. And likewise, if the battery has enough juice and you want to drive the car up to 48 kmph, you can use the EV mode where the car is only propelled by the electric motor over here. Brilliant engineering.